All right, let's look at 8 together. I think arctan threw some of us off, but it shouldn't have been too bad. Let's go ahead first. Maybe we'll move slow because this one did probably have the most mistakes of anything on this page. So first and foremost, we know we need to deal the quotient rule. So we have f of x, arctan of x, we're going to need to take the derivative of that function, right? Minus arctan of x times the derivative of my f of x. I'm going to be really slow and just do derivative signs on the outside. And this is all over f of x squared. Now, I was hopeful that this wouldn't be that bad because I did not have any chain rule happening with arctan here. You should have been able to come in here and just grab the derivative for arctan right off of the list of derivatives we know. Replace that with 1 over 1 plus x squared. And this equally did not need a whole lot of work. I did not need to erase everything, goodness gracious. We just had f prime of x. So we wanted to find all of this at the value 1. And this one's similar to the one above in that we have a mix of this algebraic and function notation. But when it comes to plugging in 1, we should be fine. We need f of 1, 1 over 1 plus 1 squared, minus arctan of 1, f prime of 1, all over f of 1 squared. Okay, so first and foremost, let's go to our graph to find f of 1 and f prime of 1. So f of 1 and f prime of 1. I should probably change up my color, huh? We've seen everything so far. All right, we need 1, and we're going to f. All right, so we can see f of 1 is 4. That's the function's value. And slope, nice and easy here, slope of 1. Boop. All right, so this is going to get replaced with a 4, and a 1. We could also do a little bit of simplifying here on this fraction. This is 1 over 1 plus 1, so this ends up being 1/2, right? And then we might have to think about arctan for a second. We had a whole extra lecture on if we set that equal to some y or something that we actually want. Maybe let's just make it question mark, right? 1, you could have typed this into your calculator. It would have given you a decimal approximation. If you were in radians, if you were in degrees, it would have said 45. And 45, I think only one person gave me that, but like that's not, we're not going to go ahead and plug that in because it would need a little degree symbol and they wouldn't have like terms with other pieces either. So either way, I like to rewrite this as tan question mark is equal to 1. What value, what angle on my unit circle in my special triangles has an opposite and adjacent that are exactly the same? And that is pi over 4. So my question mark is equal to pi over 4. So that's the last piece here. All right, so then we could go ahead and rewrite all of this. Let me go back to my blue pen. Come on. This is 2 minus pi over 4, and then that 4 was squared over 16. Now this is a fraction within a fraction, so the most polite thing to do here is multiply everything through by that 4. Or I saw some people divide both of the terms by 16, which is also slick. So you either ended up with 8 minus pi over 64 as a final answer, or if you just did 2 divided by 16, you had 1/8 minus pi over 64. These are both the same and equally pretty.
Don't move. Don't move. No, we went the wrong way. You can get on that one. Go.
Pause.